Huh. I went from the garage on the house to the shop out here for my workroom. I have a propane heater and a torpedo kerosene heater, and it doesn't smell too bad to me. My neighbor came over here and he had to leave, which was okay by me. The hard part sometimes is taping off that handle and getting that black on there straight and even, as well as the black on the air filter cover. They had a regular screw in here, and what they did is they took the head and they ground it down to where it looked like a slot where it fit in there, and then this was loose as a goose. They never Loctited it, so I have a bunch of these and a bunch of the screws that hold these in. So I don't have an ID tag. I used it on another saw, but I've got everything cleaned pretty much and ready to go back in. Got the muffler and muffler cap. That was originally zinc coated, but I'm going with black because it's got black on here. And this handle was a green handle, blue handle, whatever, one of those ugly colors, but it's getting gloss black. So it'll be an XL-901 with a little custom metal flake paint. And decal should be here in a couple weeks. And I think this will take me at least a couple more days in the evenings, afternoons to put back together. So I've got a whole bunch of spare parts on a lot of these saws and extra parts I bought, just like reeds and different stuff I bought to have. I'm going to go back with the same type of, a lot of times these are converted to where they just run through a grommet, and I'm going to put the grommet over top of that and run the regular type fuel line grommet that it was originally. Some of the early ones were screws here, and then it hooked on over here, but in fact, I think I may have one, but mine isn't threaded, so it doesn't matter anyway. That's the fuel line inlet. So what this does is that this will have a fuel line will go over top of it, and then the fuel line and this will go inside of a grommet and catch right there in the middle. It's kind of a pain, but it works. So we're going to go back with that. I got some extra, these inserts and some on these screws need to be a little cleaned up for the handle screws. I just kept this other one out so I know which fitting to put on the oil pump, exterior oil pump. So it's all good. I'm gonna put another inside bar plate on. That one's kind of been boogered. This one isn't too bad, but it's got a little booger on it. I've got to put a new grommet in the air filter. I'll probably just replace this. I've got plenty of these. But it took a lot of cleaning on the coil and bracket here, and I need a new. I'm not going to try to reuse that crank gasket. This had a little damage to it right here and here. That's just a dust shield, so I'll probably just keep that. But other than that, I'll probably test the carburetor, and all this is stuff for the air box, the trigger, and the throttle stop, and the on-off switch, whatnot, and this stuff for the flywheel. So I've got a nice roller nose bar, but I'm not going to put that on there. I'm going to put a more modern bar on this. I'm going to save this for my Super XL AM. When I restore it, it'll be a true restoration of a Terry saw of as close to the original colors as possible. And I want a good roller nose bar on it. It's not a big bar. It's only a 16 or 18 inch bar. So yeah, it's a old period roller nose. Let's see if I know who made this. Yeah, I don't even see a date. No. Oh, here we go. Let's see. It is a Windsor. Yeah, that's what it is. I believe it's a Windsor. Yeah. So, Windsor 3/8 by 5/0. So this oil cap's broken. It'll get a new cap. I've got more of those, and this uses a vent in the air box right there. It is. I'll put a new duckbill in it, and this doesn't. The oil isn't vented here, so I'll put a duckbill in it, but on the new cap. But I still have to put on the piston and cylinder here. They're not new, but they're real good ones right here. So the last guy attempted to put a new piston rings in it and got it on backwards and just destroyed it on the first pull. So it was a shame, but I don't collect these 901s. I'm not anticipating that I keep this one, but I'm not going to sell it cheap. You know, this one will be in the $400 or $500 range. Or go on eBay with a reserve if I do sell it. But yeah, it'll be a nice saw when it's done.